coming to you live with the scoops like a ladle. Allow me to introduce the boxing round table.
But, you know, similar to how your list is, man, I wouldn't really change too much about it. But I do have those guys somewhere probably in that 25-30 range, like you said, all time.
Okay. All right. That's fair. All right. Come on, Zone.
Now, Rollo,
what you got?
Okay, so you know, and I got one more for you, and I can cook on it too, because for me, it's two parts to the question, and this is what I'm finna extend to you, or you know, and Phil as well, and whoever listening, right? So, I'm asking you your personal thoughts, right? Because I know sometimes we try to do the logical, reasonable thing. And I get that, but I'm just trying to figure out what you value as a person who watches boxing. Because what I think happens a lot is in some instances, we try to be too universal and then things get misconstrued and it just go back and forth. So that's why I try to stick to what your preference is so I can kind of get more of an understanding of your experience. You feel me?
Yeah. Come on.
So for instance, like you said something that's telling, like, hey man, this man was more sensational. This man had a better performance. You like his run, you like his collection, more so than Mayweather. For you, it's a lot sexier. But at the same time, like what Phil's saying too, because the accolades, documentation, and the conversation beat all that, because they're not boxing for nothing now. Now we can't. Now I know the performance wasn't great, and I know we used the Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson analogy. Like, yeah, Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson, but you wouldn't put him over him,
right?
So that's why I'm saying, what's your personal preference? You know what I'm saying? And just what are you looking at to even make that analysis?
Okay. So for me, I look for. I would say that I'm a man's man. When I say that, I mean, like, when I watch a fight, I'm not looking for, to me, that's the most macho, mano-a-mano type of situation you could be in. And when I watch that shit, I want to see somebody trying to hurt somebody else. And I don't want to see a motherfucker in there trying not to get hurt, trying to make sure nobody gets hurt. That's not what I'm trying to see. So when a fighter go in the ring and has intentions on hurting somebody, that's what I like to see. You know what I'm saying? So guys like Tito Trinidad, Manny Pacquiao, Miguel Cotto, you know what I'm saying? I could always see the intention in them guys trying to make early work of their opponents. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I always look for. That's why I was a big fan of Keith Thurman when he first came out the gates. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, he was hitting motherfuckers one time, and a lot of them dudes was taking a nap. You know what I'm saying? That one time started to turn to sometime later on in the, you know what I'm saying, when he went up in stature of opponent. But coming out the gate, man, the way he was knocking out guys, that's what I like to see. And it's not necessarily you have to get a knockout. You know what I'm saying? But like a Lomachenko, he's not knocking guys out with one punch and no shit like that. But when he stopped the Axeman and Rigondeaux, those were good stoppages to me. You know what I'm saying? Because he did, especially if you a dude without knockout power, that's what the fuck you supposed to do. So that is the type of stuff that I'm looking for. Lomachenko is almost encompassing of almost a total fighter to me. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of this and a little bit of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Listen, I told you give them something visual, so you went ahead and made your own YouTube-based TV show. It's an array of IPAs and fighters on the road. Got a question? Put them in your comment section right below. Barbershop talk while you're sitting in your living room. Pacquiao, Mayweather, and we can't forget the brews. Coming to you live with the scoops like a ladle. Allow me to introduce the boxing round table. Yeah.
Rollo Jenkins, boxologist, Zone 6.